This video is sponsored by Wing Technology, your ultimate flight sim hardware solution.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. For today's valued viewer requested mission, we've got from Mr. Gamer Lion. Hey Cap, can you create the 1998 US bombing of Iraq? And it's from Starscream. Starscream, would you be so kind and take it away?
Sure. So 1998 bombing of Iraq, codenamed Operation Fox, major 4-day bombing campaign between the 16th and 19th. We're going to be doing the 16th. Just so everybody knows, the actual bombing occurred at nighttime, but we are not going to do nighttime because when we do videos at night, it's just a giant black blob, and who wants to see that? So it'll actually be very close to the evening. Actually, the sun will be setting right about the same time we'll be landing, hopefully at 17:30. Let's see here. So, including the United States, the United Kingdom, justification for the attacks were the failure to comply with United Nations Security Council resolutions, and it was a whole lot of bombing going on. So that's what we're going to be doing today. All the flights, except for the A-10s and the Harriers, because A-10s and Harriers didn't actually really partake, are named after the actual units that took place. So Ram, Battle Axe, I forgot a few of the other ones or whatever. You're actually assigned the actual names that they were given in, that the units that were actually there. So for this mission, this is Iraq. I know it doesn't look like the real Iraq, but close enough. You have Iraq. You have Iran to the north. You do have Iranian fighters covering their airspace. They are neutral. They should not attack you unless you attack them. And then, of course, they will be very angry. Also, then Kuwait is down there to the south, and obviously the carrier groups and everything are in the Gulf that is to the left. So if you want to, this mission is going to take place in 3 parts. As typical, we have seed. So we need to destroy the radars, obviously, for the SA-6 sites. So the SA-6 sites are just south of Baghdad, just south of Abu al-Dair, Qasar. I have taken out the one for Palmyra because we do not have enough people to fill that flight. So we only have one F-16 that's actually striking that target, so he's actually going to do that. As you can see, Battle Axe is going to take off. You're going to have 2 aircraft with you that will be doing the seed and 2 aircraft that are doing the strike, all F-18s. Going to be going and hitting the units up there in Baghdad. Your targets for both the seed and for the strike is waypoint 1. So if you don't know where you're going, you can just put waypoint 1 in, and that will should take you directly to your target. Same thing with Rattler, except you're striking Abu al-Dair. Ram is going to be taking out Palmyra, and Fireball is going to be taking out Qasir. I might need to actually switch that because I forgot where everybody is. And then this is what an actual typical SAM site looks like. So when you're striking it, realize that that's probably what you're going to see if you end up getting close enough, and there is AAA. Tasking B, so the Battle Axe, your primary target, is the headquarters and administrative building of Saddam's elite Republican Guard, which is in downtown Baghdad, as you can see right there, with the park and the trees and stuff right behind it. All sorts of AAA. You're going to want to stay high up so you don't end up having to get hit by it. Just so everybody knows that this also includes ED's new Su-57-2 57 millimeter AAA gun, which took out some aircraft during, I think, the 91 Gulf War. So they are if you do take that out, you still have bombs. If you just want to go ahead and go to the east, you can bomb the Heinz at the airport. Make sure that you bomb the Heinz at the airport. You don't go to the other side of the airport and bomb the helicopters that are the UN and weapons inspection team, because that would be embarrassing. So Rattler, target's going to be suspected chemical weapons storage facility and the train that it is loading up. These are only ingredients to weapons of mass destruction, not the weapons of mass destruction. So if you blow it up, you don't have to worry about poisoning everybody in the city, because we wouldn't do that if that was going to actually do it. Need to completely destroy both the train and the facility itself. Fireball, Saddam's elite Republican Guard in Homs, their headquarters that is there, and target waypoint 1, as you can see, pretty much the exact same thing. And then the very last one, which Ram by his poor self is going to be attacking, is going to be again, suspected chemical weapons manufacturing facility, which I'm pretty sure Saddam's regime is going to call a baby milk factory. Isn't that what they called them all? Mm-hmm. Every single time they bomb something. So, Savage, your Harriers have probably one of the most difficult targets. You have these hardened bunkers that you need to take out that are actually suspected storage because they're out in the middle of nowhere. Why else would you store things in bunkers out in the middle of nowhere unless they're WMDs? There's all sorts of AAA. Mind you, you are the only target that has man pads. There are 2 man pad teams that are stationed near small concrete houses where they keep the man pad stored, and there's a small team that stands outside there and watches the sky. So however you guys end up wanting to do it, I don't know if you want to use Mavericks to take them out from far away or whatever it is, so then the rest of you can come in and do your dumb bombing on the hardened bunkers. Obviously the weapon storage bunkers are the primary targets, and then the C2 bunker and anything else that they got. Helicopters. We're going to be doing a fictional attack on the research and development facilities for the Saddam's weapons of mass destruction programs. You're going to take off from the improvised FARP area that is located there at the bottom of the first slide. You're going to travel at about, if you go 4-3 for arrow 2, 3-6 for arrow 1, if you actually travel at about 40 degrees, you'll see a comms tower. Halfway between the FARP and the comms tower, you will see a junkyard, so that should help orientate you to making sure that you're going the right way. When you hit the comms tower, arrow 2 is going to go to their target, which we'll talk about in a second. Arrow 1 will continue to their target. When you get done with your targets, all you have to do is come back to the comms tower and land near the Special Forces group that is out there in the desert. They have a C-130 and a bunch of vehicles, which they're going to use when they gather the intel. When the Special Forces team hits for Arrow 1, is going to give the intel to the guys on C-130, and they will fly away. So don't feel like you have to fly all the way back to your start point, because that'll take way too long. All right, so Arrow 1, you have 3 BRDM2s, 2 on the south side or southeast side, 1 on the southwest side, 1 on the northeast side. The whole idea is to take out the BRDM2s, take out about the 30 to 40 dismounted troops with small arms in the facility. The HIPs need to land in this LZ. When they land in this LZ, you will get a note that says that you are dismounting the Special Forces. Stay on the ground, and the Special Forces are going to go through the buildings, and you will see the buildings explode as they go through and collect and destroy the intelligence. And then the Special Forces guys will get back in your helicopter, and then you'll fly away. So don't go in there, obviously, until the anti-tank guys have taken out the BRDM2s and the Hueys have taken out the soldiers, and then you're free to go ahead and land in that there to complete that mission. Arrow 2, you're just simply a strike mission. Suspected WMD is being loaded in the artillery units in the center of this compound here. The idea is to go ahead and destroy all the units in the middle of the compound, a bunch of artillery. There are no BRDM2s here. There is an armored command vehicle, so if you do use rockets on that should be able to take it out. And very last, our A-10s are going to strike at the quick reaction force that is just north of Arrow 1 and 2, so that way the quick reaction force doesn't interrupt the Special Forces doing their work. So it's simple, come in and bomb the snot out of the T-72 company and the BTR-80s company, and if you want to go ahead and take out an officer of the quick reaction force, his house is right over there, which he's using to residence/headquarters.
Wonderful looking mission as ever. Let's quickly go through the flights here. RAM, DEAD Strike Package, F-16 Hasina. Fireball, F-16s Bull, Dev, Grump, Artie. Freedom, Eagles, Danny, Elo. Savage is my lot. Cypher, Nightmare, RC, and Cap. We need to have a bit of a chat. We're taking off from feet wet. Battle Axe, Hornet, Space Chef, Stoat, Polo, Shrek, Wildcat, F-14s, feet wet again, this lot, Whistler, Ruby, Rattler, Hornet, Ali B, Bean, Chopsticks, Jigsaw, Knight, more Tomcats, Skill, Kingston, Seahorse, Arrow 1, Choppers, Blight, Dragon, Red, Starscream, Centillion, Arrow 2, Choppers, Tuxor, Tanky, Ghostwolf, Unexpected Veyron, Hogs of the 2 variant, Penguin, Exiler, and Obi. Okay, guys, questions to the man.
Actually, can I just add a few more things? So just so everybody's aware, once we start blowing up radar sites, MiGs are going to launch from the air bases. So even it's not necessarily need a time on target, but if somebody goes out and hits a SAM site, 15 minutes before everyone else, the following flights might very well have fighters to deal with. Right. So that is where the air tasking is going to come in. We have 2 flights of F-14s and 1 flight of F-15s. So when you guys are up there, you're going to have to see when these MiGs are coming up and starting to. I don't think we have a GCI for this.
But there are guard once we start seeing bandits lift.
Yeah, and there are 2 AWACS. There's an E2 over the sea, and there's an E3 over Kuwait. You do have Patriot sites that protect the airbase around Kuwait, and obviously the ships have their own SAM, so they'll do that. Also, there is still civilian air traffic that's going in and out of Baghdad. There's also some B-52s that are going to come in over Qasar and do bombings in Iraq, B-1s that are going to come do bombing around Baghdad. And then you'll see down there in Kuwait, you have some F-117s and Tornadoes that are going to take off and hit their targets. For some reason, the AI always wants to take off on the northern runway. So when you're down there in Kuwait, if you guys want to use the southern runway, so that way you don't have to wait for the AI. All of the DEAD units are fit with AGM-88s and AIM-120Cs. I did not give the cap what you guys wanted or any kind of loadout. I figured you guys could kind of figure out what you wanted. Same thing with the strike packages. I didn't necessarily load you up except with the Harriers because I thought maybe you'd want to use GBUs because you got those man pads to deal with. But otherwise, that's it. You can change to anything that you want except for AIM-9Xs because they weren't around for another 5 years. But everything else is good to go.
Obviously, there's going to be a slew of air cover coming at us. How far into the strike are we going to be going before we call it off and start heading back home to?
As a cap or as a strike?
Yes. Yeah, when should we be heading home?
Your mission is to protect the strike package. So if you want to stick around and get into a furby, you can. But if the strike package goes in and hits their stuff and then they're on their way out, just protect them on the way out as much as you can. If they continue to follow you, they're going to have a whole bunch of cruisers and a whole bunch of Patriot sites to deal with, so they'll probably turn away at some point anyways.
Okay, is that you, Lead?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go up after you. Could you circle the boat rather than just buggering off?
Of course. Oh, he's gonna do it.
Is he gonna do it?
Fucking only just.
Ho ho ho!
Yeah, you gotta get it just right.
Watch this. Right, lined up, near enough. Nozzle steering off. Super high power on.
Water on, Cap.
Combat power on. Water on. Nozzle forward. Flaps to stall. Watch this!
Flaps at 25. 60 hit me. Reason 2, Yep.
Oh my goodness! Power!
I thought you were going to catch the island there. So did I.
Yeah!
Go. You'll go out. You'll 6. Oh, he's got it. Go on, Cat, come on. Alright, copy, see you. Okay, gear up, flaps to auto, and left hand bank and climb.
That was scary. Yeah, that's as scary as it looks, guys.
So if you want to head down to the south outside, that'll be fine. TJ BH was 15 above the carrier there. Roger, thanks.
Watch it drop out like a stone. Oh, that's much better than mine.
Alright, we'll set course for Bulls. Stick around that area. Alright, I'm airborne and gone. RC, deck service. Okay.
Well done, that looks relatively easy actually. Arcie's going right all the way back, but don't fall off the edge.
Alright, here we go.
Funny times with the boys. Come on, Arcie, everyone's wishing you well. Here he goes. Come on, come on, come on. Don't do what I did. He's got it. Look, a power monster. Right. To the stars. Right, we're at Angels 15, so if you scoot up here when you can and wrap up the boat pretty much. Oh, well, that was jolly unfun, but we got there, boys. As we always do. Okay, brakes are set right. Flaps are good.
That was a pain in the ass.
It really was.
Negative.
I'm going to be very quiet today, you'll be happy to know, because I can't reach my push to talk basically.
Arrow 1 flight basing, Comstown waypoint. Did you push your talk on the left throttle?
Oh yeah, wing wing baby.
Okay. What's your heading, the ship? Can anybody see this ship? I've lost sight of it. I'll push in. Strike accordingly, you head north. We'll be past north of you shortly. Fred, how hard is the flight formation in the area? Bit rusty. It'd be easy if we didn't have this weight. RC Visual, we should be at your 11 o'clock. Cap, you can take this right wing. I'm going to hop over and cross over and hop on this left. Oh yeah, she handles weird shit. Which airfield did you say it was? I'm unsure, but if you look to, do you see the big lake that's running east-west? Yep, it is just the south of that one, southeast of that one. Spied by SO6. Okay, rolling out on heading. Go 5 degrees nose up. Adjusting their fuel stores in 3, 2, 1. Back.
How do we do that, Si?
Go, weapons control panel where it says jettison, switch over to view, right click it, then hit the jettison button and now WQ time. On that jettison button, if you spin that to the right, to where that little pointer thing goes on fuel.
Yep. And then how do I jettison it?
Push the big red button.
Cheers, boys.
Chesty, set up your bombers while we're somewhere safe-ish. I'm going to set delay 1 impact.
Okay, forward setup.
Bombs are going to make 2 runs. I will go on laser code 1678 then. Roger. 23 nails for you guys on the north.
Danny Whistler, Bra 061448, flanking right.
Nightmare's going combat spread.
Guys, is your HUD like slewed off to the left with a big wind?
Yeah, we've got a crosswind.
Can we cage that to the middle? Yeah, because my pitch ladder is left with the speed.
70 for 52 nautical, flanking right.
Yeah, that's weird. Sort of.
Alright, let's hope for the best.
Pop up of 3 singletons.
Okay, 11. Request Morgido.
Are you with us, RC?
Yep. Yeah, I see what you mean when you go into air to ground. CCIP and just to the left.
Yeah, that's because we've got a massive amount of crosswind. I'm flying in nav mode at the moment.
Okay.
Go down.
Are you tracking them contacts that popped up?
I'm tracking the ones to the east.
Danny Kingston. 117 for 22 nautical, Angels 2, flanking right.
Myself of how to use the teapot. It's been a long time.
Yep, and it's all changed, so good luck with that. Also, look how pretty the map is. Syria.
Yeah, but even more pretty once we have those nice clear clouds.
Syria. Syria. Right guys, I'm Master Arm on, I'm CCIP, I'm fused to instant, I don't think there's anything else I need.
You could go delay one with your... It's clearly has penetration, but...
I don't trust it detonating though.
Copy, I'm bending your way up there.
Oh, it would, they always detonate, just you can pause a second.
I am the cavalry. I'm in A-15 flanking from the south, so I've got a... 59 nautical flight.
Spur suffered a critical lag spike. I'll get just on course right to 080 as the wind's pushing us quite hard to left otherwise.
There's a hard wind.
Kingston, I'm vectoring off. I've just got 2 pop-ups up here, down south. Kingston's tracking 2 on his nose, 8,000 feet, range 30 nautical miles.
Oh, it's pretty. Isn't it pretty? It's pretty. Who's that head turning left? Perfect, guys. 60.
It's like a 16 or 14 to me. I think it's a 16. 16 friendly 16.
I'll guide your SA page, Cap.
Yeah, I'll do that. Harry, I don't need SA, just need target and then return home.
Don't need to, I've seen it.
I would if I could, Viper, but I can't. It's really hard.
Kingston house visual up, 3 times 29, taking off current airbase. Be advised, current airbase you're flying towards has just got 3 times pop-ups appeared.
We need to expedite, guys, because we're about to get bummed by MiG-29s.
Ball has seen it.
Yeah, we're going... I'll push up the speed a little bit more. Only 45 miles from target, so yeah. Wildcat lead, trying to get back up.
What's your current speed, Cypher?
330 and accelerating. We're doing like Mach .85, we're doing over 500 ground speed, so we're doing...
Kingston, Fox 2.
Roger.
Danny, 2 times Fox 3.
Always busy fighting.
Kingston, MiG-29A splash.
It's target waypoint 1.
A4.
Okay, I've got it visualised.
Yeah, I'm getting to see what looks like a command post.
Because the road.
Okay, good. Put the power back a little bit. I feel like we're over speeding a bit the Harrier. Go back to 85 RPM.
Going for some nice panning shots, boys. Look at this. Pan. Pan. Pan.
That went well.
Okay, Nightmare, you still good with your T-12
Yeah.
Kingston
In
shots?
trouble. The 29 just blew all my missiles off.
Okay, we're seeing 2 ammo stores and a...
Hold on, there is a helicopter. He's over the AO
we can
right
go
now.
for low-level attack, but we do risk getting hit, so do we want to go for that? And that's a 29 running away, damage.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to invert and head to the deck. Follow me down. Down.
Check your guard channels. Somebody's broadcasting on all channels right now with their guard.
That's fucking annoying. Don't cipher out of your sight.
Okay, I'm headed for the deck.
Yep, I'm with you in trail.
Don't forget to lose the power, otherwise you'll overspeed and break your wings.
I was trying to deal with radio problems. What are we doing, Cypher?
Head to the deck, we're going to go in at low level because we've got 29s near us, I think.
Copy.
Does anybody know where those 29s are? What altitude they're operating at?
Special length 26 and 36.
Launch, do we have friendly elements engaging them?
It does look like there's a bit of a furball up there.
Caps suggest max burn to target, sir. RAF style.
Doing our best, Cypher. I'm going to assume these targets are in that valley. Okay, I'm switching to air-to-ground mode.
I guess we're going CCIP now then?
Yeah, there's 29s floating around. There's 25s ahead of us as well, so yeah, we're just going low and pop.
Too slow, guys.
Yeah, pushing full power now, ready for the run. Make sure your flares are ready. Okay, sight offsetting. And popping.
Tally target.
Tally target. Sight forward again. Don't forget flares, there's map pads.
Something just got shot down ahead of us.
Man pads out.
Sight forwarding in on right bunker.
Missed, you douchebag. Jesus. Mampers everywhere.
Yeah, use those flares.
Cap, drop one successful and Shaq going around for a second.
Cycle.
I'm going to be on cold as soon as we do that. What's our cold vector?
034. Just run in direction, head east.
Roger.
Correction, west, front west. Nightmare coming in from the west for another pass. We've got a 21 potentially among us.
Just burn home.
Whistler tracking a wave of what look appear to be MiG-25s. 110 from my position, 100 miles. Heading south, pursuing friendlies.
Cap safe, heading home.
Everybody head west, confirm everybody's safe to the west.
Heavily damaged RTB there.
Yeah, that will look like you guys in the Harriers. You might want to get the hell out of there. MiG-21 on us, I'm behind a MiG. I'm looking for it.
Cap looking.
I've got visuals of maybe.
Tally, tally, tally.
Harriers go low. You have Cap going after your pursuers.
Roger, we're taking them on.
Okay, hit the deck and run like fuck. Onto my friend. Boats coming in, Cap load up from south. Primary, Fox 2. MiG's attacking, coming into the Harriers. Splash one MiG, splash one.
Okay, run.
But,
Okay, we're all safe. Max power, please.
Right, go 5 degrees to climb. We need to get at altitude to max our speed.
RC, you have no idea how close to death you were there.
That was awesome.
I can't climb. I'll kill the engine, so I'm staying.
Okay, stay as a group then, stay low. RC, drop a flare, just confirm who you are.
Tally.
Calais, Johnny. Might come down and join us.
034, yeah, my handshake computer is... No.
Yeah, mine is as well, just cancel it. See if you can at least manage a gentle climb just to get us a bit out of this clutter.
We are being chased by something smoky. We've been chased by something smoky.
Bear in mind, it might be me who's smoky.
I see 4 dots on the sky behind you.
Harrier flight, do we have cap in play? We think we've got things behind us. Yeah, the cap trying to engage those two MiGs, I think.
We need an emergency base. RC hasn't got the power to carry a land.
You're looking clear on attack.
We might be able to use the big carrier. More protection play with. I need to make sure our flaps, understand what our flaps are going to do, otherwise we're
Okay, also neutral airbase, Rene Malad,
just manually control our high grease and our nozzles.
Cap heading 254 from us. There's a neutral airbase. I think Rene Malad is an airport.
What are we thinking, guys?
for the primary carrier, and we should be able to land there if we've lost our flaps. We manage our fuel, so we're right on the bottom line when we land.
Copy.
Yeah, I've got oil warning now.
I'll go for Bull, Danny. Yeah, just keep it gentle. There's no point burning our engines out.
MiG-21, splash one.
Copy, MiG-25, splash. Engage the second one. Hold fire for now.
I need to RTB for fuel.
RC, the
Copy,
valued,
I'll cover the Harriers in.
valued viewers have agreed we're going to shoot you down to sacrifice you so we can go ahead.
Well, someone just collided with me, so... I spilled the jet. Sorry, Cap or RC.
I always feel sorry for the RC. It's like flying with a lame horse.
Okay, lag just ripped my left wing off. I don't know how much I can do for you guys.
Yes, it's lag.
Go RTB, Whistler, I've got it. Bull's here. Have we lost to RC?
Negative, we're all good.
Yeah, let's keep pushing this direction. I've got my black hand, which should be looking for the ships, but who knows.
The plane's not flying quite right after that attack.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you took some minor damage.
Or are you good?
We're fine.
We'll manage it. We just need to find a carrier now to get home to.
I'm going to perform a flying BDA on RC. I may also add to that BDA with my own canopy.
Keep your BDA to yourself.
The valued viewers are thinking I should add to your BDA.
Any flights incoming for the carriers. The carrier to the north. Harris, we're still right. Do we have any cover behind us? We're seeing some 25s coming in behind us somewhere.
I'll just scratch RC. Nothing.
Sorry, I threw the lag decided to kill my pursuit.
Cypher, Goal, who is to your rear, he's engaging one of the 25s now, he's probably going to engage the second one in a few minutes.
Roger, thank you for the update. We're nearly feet wet anyway. Oh, the video bus flaps still seem to be much bogey dope. Danny, you have any eyes on another one for me?
Over someone. Oh, bra, 237.7 nautical, Angels 2 cold.
030. Copy.
Oh, just
if we turn ourselves to that big clump of RWR message, you see the carrier fleet.
North Angels 22 bearing down the same target.
Copy.
Hey, Ed. Sorry. It's all good, I had reacted. I didn't know you were that close. Bolts, I'm in range, I have the fire. Are we in course now, RC, or you even need to make a slight right turn? Yeah, we're good. Roger, I'm taking back in. Splish bomb. Let's jigsaw RQB. 4.6 on initials for T3 right, Damascus. Pan, Light 2, inbound, severe hydraulic and engine damage, emergency landing.
Tower 030, overhead Angels 19.
Got that. Back off of the deck.
Well, 541, King's just one, running cover over Renee Moore sector.
BRC 1, St. Louis Charlie.
Cap is so close to me that if I press F5, it will give us view RC. I'm pretty close. Yeah, we'll just stay here. Heavy damage, but that path is still working. We're to the left of the ships. Cap, where are you in reference to me right now?
Right wing low.
Roger, I'm going to cross up and over RC. I'm going to hop on a close carrier out there, I think.
What we'll do, we'll push past them, then we'll rotate in behind them.
Yes.
I don't know what's happened to the LHA, I think it's disappeared.
We should really be priority because we've got damaged ships.
Well, Kingston area called Mayday, so... Actually called Pan, which is the wrong call, but whatever.
Inbound to Damascus from the northeast, 20 nautical out.
Oh, goes inbound, Damascus 58 miles. Don't hit me.
Come in here.
On my screen now, watch the Cap go through your tail, RC.
Drop off final, Damascus 23 right.
Canadian lag.
Alright, there's the carrier. 1 o'clock.
Alright, boys.
What are you firing at?
Osman's there's a rotten egg, I suppose.
Oh, I destroyed something. Ammunition depot destroyed.
Very proud of you, RC.
Nice, Kingston, I believe you can do it. Give me one good reason not to aim 9 Cap right now.
Super Cap.
I'm gonna go
Carriers down there? There are.
Where's he coming in from?
Okay, boys, what are we landing on the supercarrier?
Which one's the supercarrier? Near one of the far one.
Well, there's 2 supercarriers, so go figure. Should we land on the near one?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, value viewers, now,
No speed brakes.
you know me, I don't like making excuses, but this is the first time I've ever tried this
Lights, picture clean for the time being.
with Wing, and I really don't know how I'm going to do the engine control,
The flaps work.
but it's okay, so don't worry, boys.
Yeah, make sure they work when you got some decent altitude, otherwise you might get flipped at the last moment.
Sir, so yes, sir.
Marshall, 028. Marking mops, 096. Altitude 5. Angel.
There goes a bolter.
Holding
Damascus, front clear runway.
Low state 3.5.
What do we call? We're going into the closest one.
Yeah, I'm going in fast. I'm going to land on that thing about 70 knots. Okay, I'm following Kingston in.
Is he landing on the closest one?
Yeah, it's all on fire. Shall I put him off?
I'm gonna go land on the other one then.
Boring.
Dunny, Obi.
Okay.
Do you want me to refuel, rearm and get back out towards you guys just in case something else decides?
Yeah, if you've got time, might as well.
I'm free all night.
Lovely stuff.
Okay, boys. Flaps. Good. Engine power. Good.
Danny inbound, left base 05 left Damascus.
Oh, that's a collision between Kingston and RC. Oh, I'll let that happen, shall I? I will let that happen.
Apparently no proper communications from me, over.
Alright, boys. It'll be alright.
Tower, 029. Overhead Angels, 19. Low state 3.2.
This is where you get to watch a Harrier blow up for no good reason.
Oh, why? He's gonna piss.
I'm just waiting for Kingston to fly into you or something.
Hey, made Kingston go round! Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, that
We
would have
just
been,
missed each other.
that would have been so funny.
Wow. That was close.
Yes, it was.
Just a little.
We made this thing move.
I thought you were going on the other carrier.
Request your speed, whoever that is.
Fall down. Baby, yeah. Yeah, baby,
Heavy
yeah,
go for
yeah.
Roosevelt.
Yeah. Here, Kingston, all stroppy.
Just flying over you, Danny. Sit down.
I wasn't going to finals yet.
Is that all of us down then?
Oh, easy, easy, easy.
Heavy, what's your altitude?
Big Kingston up the bottom.
That station calling B.
Pull on final runway 23 left, sorry, correction, 05 left and left.
Wow, we all survived. What a thing.
I'm surprised too.
Whistler engaging single bandit, 0
Quite surprised.
miles.
Can we destroy it?
No idea.
Yes, I should. I destroyed some ground targets, but I don't think I got any of the bunkers. Also traffic, runway's clear, just entered back. That is ammunition depot.
Yeah, we didn't have the stores we really needed for that mission, to say the least.
Oh, it's a funny angle. It's a funny angle with that crosswind. That ain't gonna happen. This is gonna go bad.
I must admit, didn't know that you could actually lock the stores on the plane.
I don't think it was a locking of stores of the airplanes as much as that.
Fair enough. Tomcat coming in. Woo! Missed. Round you go, sir. Bigger balls next time. Bigger balls.
Can I have a polite request?
Send request.
Turn your engines off so I can hear myself think.
Stand by.
Never mind, the D-Sync seems to be mounting you.
How interesting. Ah!
Is this how I want to...
Cap, you might want to put your
brake on, Cap.
I'm not moving. Kingston's bloody doing it.
I'm not doing anything, my engines are off. Kingston's hovering off the deck of my screen.
Both, that'd be fucking funny.
Airborne. Oh, it's on the elevator, that's why. Excellent work, Cap.
Don't worry, I'll fix it.
Good boy. Well, maybe next time you should keep the 16-ton Tomcat some breathing room when it's heavily damaged.
Come on, Ruby. We all want to see you land this thing. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, baby.
Is your engine still running, T-Safer? Now's your chance to pull forward, Cap.
I've turned my engine off.
Why do people try and land?
Okay, I wasn't
these
sure. I was like,
video
the
games
blades
like
look like they're spinning on my screen. I was like, but I don't hear your engine.
Look at that angle.
Yeah, I've just got the APU spun up. Just makes it a little quieter. Chester, what the hell? What the man out landing?
Whistler Bra 0951, 18 nautical, Angels 9 hot.
Hey, got one. He got one. He made it.
Repeat, please. Chester stepped over you.
See.
095 for 15, Angels 9 hot.
I reckon Cap should actually push Kingston off the boat. That'd be funny.
Nyam. Big wind today. Big wind. Look at that wind.
What's the ledge?
Come on, Bean.
Whistler Fox 1.
Come on, Bean.
Net power, you're pretty low.
Whistler Splash 1.
Power.
Oh. Really?
Okay, going around.
He needs bigger balls. Much, much bigger balls.
I'll just get yourself home, Whistler.
Whistler, do me a favour, bank to the left slightly. You'll understand why later.
That's all. Relaxed. Where I'm on the right side. Alright, I guess I'm heading home. Okay, everybody get comfy. With A10s are only 94 nautical miles from base.
I'm sorry, but I think I won't live that long.
You chose the wrong vehicle. Again.
A10. Whistler, can you shoot them down, please? Friendly fire. It'll be a lot faster.
See you on dirty work.
I would, but I'm boxed in with Cap.
I'm about 100 miles away. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much good from here.
Give him one
Well, you
chance.
can have a debrief while we're flying back. Probably still be flying back when it's done.
Are you on guard? Sergeant Danny, you are hot miking at 243.
What a lovely day for sea operations, boys. What a lovely day. Bit of a wind, but it's okay. Even the Whistler got back. Blow me down. Faces come out of the rain.
Hawk flight 75 miles from base.
Strain. You might as well stay up there for next mission, boys.
Jason, there's a tanker. We'll be fine.
Come on, baby. Put that little beauty en dans le grand. Nice. Nice. Woo! Oh, you're kidding me. Come on, we want to go to bed tonight. Come on, Whistler, fight the wind, fight the wind, fight the wind. Wave off, wave off, wave off! Woo! Willkommen zurück, mein Freund.
Why does the carrier have one blast fence up? There's no airplane there.
Du bist hoch, nach rechts. Is he actually moving? I'm going to debrief. See you in there. Let's debrief, guys, because I've got loads of work to do. Okay, welcome back to debrief, guys. So, who wants to start? Who's the first group? It was F-16, wasn't it? I can't remember.
Me on my own.
Go, Hasina. Send.
Yeah, well, not much to say really. I just took off, head towards target, got shot down.
Ouch. By what?
I think it was a 21.
I can't find you anywhere, so I'll have to take your word for that. But okay, next group, send.
Second flight of F-16s, we took off, lost dev due to lag, and then I took out a SA-6 site, and then we were having issues with TGPs, so I think 3 and 4 did dumb bombs. And then
Yeah, I did dumb bombs. I took out the comms tower at the target. Certainly took out some Land Rovers, and I don't think the other buildings in the area would have been very well afterwards either.
Well done, boys. Next group, please.
Danny in the 15.
Send.
Flew off and then circled around for a bit, wait for stuff to occur, and then has about 2 groups take off and then one appear in the middle there, like right on top of me. So I tried to deal with them, and then one of them flew off and shot you Harriers for a bit.
Roger. That would be that fight, yeah. Okay, next group.
That'd be us Harriers. We had a bit of an interesting taking off. Got airborne, headed to the target area, dropped in, did a low-level pop-up attack on the targets. Not quite sure how much we did kill, but we took some hits, but still escaped all in one piece.
Don't forget, we got in a sexy dogfight.
And wasn't Nightmare you got your kill?
Yeah, there was a MiG-21 chasing RC, and then I managed to get behind him and get the shot off.
Well done. Next group.
Battle Axe Space Chef. we want to take out the SA6, protecting the Baghdad. We didn't see any SA6 there, but northeast of Baghdad, we found a few SA6. I think they were the objective of Rattler. I took one SA6 down. Then we got engaged by some Binks. I took down one time MiG-29. We lost Stott, I think, to a 29. And regarding the strike package, Apollo, you want to take it away?
Obviously doesn't.
He's muted.
Yeah, sorry, I had Discord muted. Yeah, all targets successfully destroyed. Took out the Republican Guard HQ and most of the helicopters at Baghdad International.
Well done, guys. Excellent work. Next group.
Okay, so that would be the Tomcats in Wildcat. Ruby, let's do your report first because you were there more than I was.
Yeah, we took off, flew some orbits around, then Whistler got a disconnect or something, you were gone.
I'll explain those after you're done.
Okay, and then I've managed to dodge several missiles, then saw MiG-29 passing by, shot him from behind and RTB'd.
Well done.
Alright, for what I did, the first flight out, did my first engagement and some kind of incident happened where my plane started pitching down on its own. Recovered that one. And then I did it a second time, and for all I could see was just the view in front of me, and suddenly it was blacked out. And I hit the F2 view, and suddenly I was plummeting towards the ground. So I'm not sure what the hell happened there. Second flight out, pursuing MiG-25s that were pursuing the Harriers. You can check it on the TAC view. Jester suddenly says I'm hit, and my left wing just poof disappears. Don't know what happened. Got up again and had enough time to engage one MiG-21 and make it back home for at least one carrier trap for the night.
Roger. Next group.
Okay, it was Rattler. Solly B, the deed or seed package, the first two, we found SA6. We did one salvo at it, turned around, left it for a couple of minutes, turned hot again, fired again at it, appeared to disappear. Obviously, we're not sure whether we actually killed it. We're in contact with Chopsticks, and we followed him behind him as he came in, and SA6 seems to have gone, and we seem to have plenty of support from our F-14s alongside. So all in all, we got home safely.
Well done, boys. Next group.
It'll be Knight in the Tomcats. The Seahorse disconnected, so he was out the mission due to a game crash, I think. So myself and Kingston flew cover to the north end. 23s appeared on the RWR, although I couldn't see them on the radar. The only first I knew that they were there was the missiles coming in at me. Managed to evade one, took one of the 23s down, but took a hit and damage to all my systems. Got back to the carrier where I managed to put it on the deck. Unfortunately, my hydraulics were shot, so my gear or hook hadn't come down, so I slid off the front of the boat.
Whoopsie.
I think Kingston took some damage. I don't know if he made it back to the carrier or not as well.
Yeah, so me and Riker took off. We lost Seahorse early on, as Skill said. So we decided to split up a little bit. Skill got into a tussle with the 23s. We couldn't find the 23s, so we ended up looking for the 29s instead, and then ended up in a massive furball with 4 of them. Took one out with a Sidewinder, and then his mate snuck up behind us and shot us in the arse. I managed to limp all the way home with no electronics, so landed on the carrier successfully, so not all bad.
I see someone's firing AIM-9Xs. Naughty, naughty. It is...
There's one.
Rubicon, even though his plane can't carry them, so that makes sense. Never mind, don't know. Someone.
That's
Next,
a TAC view problem.
Next person.
It'd be Arrow 1. We took off, even though I hooked up my brand new pedals and thought they would work, and instead apparently DCS hooked them to my throttle. So I decided to damage my front landing gear. But either way, we took off, got to the comms tower, got to the objective, actually destroyed everything on the objective rather well, landed troops, got the intel, and flew back. It was pretty successful. I think we lost one MI8 to lag or game crash.
Roger. Well done, boys. Next group.
So the mighty brave pilots of Arrow 2. We had a couple of deserters, so we were down a bit. Tuxor and Veyron decided, fuck this, I'm off. So we went in. We took out between 7 and 10 infantry. One of the arties was destroyed. One of the BRDMs was destroyed. 3 were damaged, but then we lost 2 Hueys and a Gazelle. So I say that was a success, really. You know, we only had to take out the artillery, so yeah.
Okay, boys. Next group. Next group.
Penguin. Okay, Penguin.
Come on, boys. I know you can
Okay,
speak.
I'll take it. So yeah, 810s hogs. We headed up to our target, followed the waypoints, uneventful flight up there, located the target and engaged. We lost Penguin and Doc early on to ground fire for some reason. And then I think Exiler had technical issues and he struggled to release any weapons. So I engaged, ran out completely Winchester, ended up with 31 ground kills, and now I'm just landing. But I think Doc and Penguin took some stuff out earlier on, but I don't know how successful they were.
Well done, boys. And that's it, right?
Is it?
Well done, guys. Really, really good mission. That was a perfect mission for GR. You know, it's not one of our super serious Milsim ones, but it was good fun. And I think everyone, it looks more or less, had a good flight. There's not much to say. Good job. Anything else before I sign off?
No.
Lovely, boys. I'll see you Wednesday for Iran.
Starscream. Fix Syria.
Thanks, guys.
Starscream.